I'm going live.
Okay.
So it's on our camera, so it'll just be there. Hi, everybody.
We're back. I'm not. I have to get mine up.
I will send the signal again, too, because I don't have that here.
To get out of here. Get into YouTube.
All right.
Why am I not? Okay, I see we're getting back, people. All right, we'll just give it a couple minutes here. Mr. O is sending the link back around. So we're up. Have no idea. But you know, I wonder if it wasn't a server issue, because I went out of YouTube and into Twitter, and I said it had multiple problems loading the home page. So, and I had to reboot that. But
We're still having extremely poor signal.
Oh.
Yeah, it's over 70%. I don't know what the problem is. I have everything plugged in the way it should be, so I don't really know.
So no setting got changed for Moki stuff?
No, it just adds a browser window, which maybe is disrupting the signal. It's in so many of these, I'm going to have to remove them from all of them, actually. So I'll just go ahead and do that. Do you want to start reading for Lena?
Yeah, I'm going to start reading for Lena. Hopefully you can hear. Lena, if you can't see, I hope it works for you. You have the Chariot card. This is another card we get. Well, you know, we've been doing happy hours so much. I'm sure, you know, same cards do come up a bit. But anyway, the Chariot is one of motion. Lena, the Spirit is saying this is a time to get moving on things that are important to you. You know, whatever the case may be, whether it's something in your financial life, whether it's something in your, you know, your emotional life, this is a time to start setting things in motion. But again, this movement is not happening outside of you. This is you. This is you moving things forward. And Spirit is giving you the green light to get moving on something important to you.
The Chariot says that Spirit wants you to kind of seize the reins, as they say, kind of find a way to motivate yourself. Spirit is saying, really, there's something you need to do and you have to be in charge of it. And it really may be about pulling variant forces together, trying to unite qualities or resonances that maybe is not always normal for you to do, but this uniting of them really is about something important that Spirit wants you to accomplish, to be a leader of, to be in charge of. It is dropping. The frame is getting better. Yay.
It's got to be the Moki stuff. And there's reasons for it. It might be our computer settings. I know somebody who can help us with that. But anyway.
Well, there was only one Moki browser installed, and I'm not sure that it could have done all of that. But Moki's the little cat.
It's working now that you removed it from all of them.
I removed it before we discontinued.
Oh,
it wasn't on the other ones. It was only on one.
Oh, okay.
Or so it looks. So it looks.
So who knows? It just may be a server thing. We're not sure. We'll certainly try the Moki again and see before we write it off.
Because
I will write it off.
You like Mocha. I mean Moki.
I like Mocha.
You liked Moki when it came
I
out.
did. Wait, why did you put that away? Did you talk enough about the Chariot for Lena?
Didn't you think I did? Or
Maybe.
Maybe you weren't listening to me.
Okay. I wasn't.
Lena, Spirit wants you really to be in charge of something, and it's a monumental task of sorts because it may be uniting forces, qualities, or whatever that don't normally gel together.
Right. Look, that's right. Look at the horses, okay? You know, it's like you have to unite sometimes disparate things to make something work, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I like that. I forgot about that. And I always forget to mention that, really, with the chariot. I don't know why. Maybe sometimes I just don't see it fit. For me, the chariot is absolute movement and motivation and will and putting your energy behind, you know, whatever it is you truly want to accomplish. Now's the time, Spirit says, go for it. Sorry, everything was just so disrupted. I just wanted to make sure you got a good message, Lena.
And I hope you can figure out your sound problem. From where we're at, it looks like the sound is broadcasting fine, so it could just be the disruption in the signal that we were incurring. I hope so.
Right. Lena might just have to go back and look at
Try to review it.
You know, try to view it, the tape. Hopefully it'll be better.
Okay, so wow, we're really messed up here. 10:30, we've only done two people.
But look, it's totally solid now.
Yeah, it is, but even a few minutes ago it fluctuated a little bit.
Okay.
So, see?
Kara is up, I believe.
You turned your head and it fluctuated.
Oh.
It went orange for a second. Sorry.
Well, orange is better than red. Okay, it went red. Darn it. Darn it.
Let's do Kara, right?
Kara is up. Yeah, we're going to get going. And we apologize for all of this. We're not even sure what the tape will look like. It probably won't be pretty this week.
I'm learning to be calmer because there's not really a lot I can do about these things. I don't know much here. I just know how to set up the cameras and press the button.
Yes, we'll have to talk to Mr. Monster, but also I think we'll have to talk to Comcast again if this continues, because seriously, I'm getting to be so done with
Well,
them.
my thought could be that maybe, you know, it's a YouTube thing too, that maybe YouTube has we had that problem once before, a year or so in, that there was some event on YouTube and we figured all the traffic that was going to the YouTube event was sucking up the energy everywhere. That's what it seemed like. Are there any big YouTube events today? I don't know.
I have no idea.
It seems to be settling down.
No, it's not. It just keeps doing it. All right.
Yeah, but it's down to nearly 40% from 75%.
Ooh, Kara, you have the Page of Pentacles. We had the Queen, and now we have the Page of Pentacles pop up in a reading, and that page just looks like so chill, you know, just so relaxed there, holding that pose and holding that pentacle like that. And I feel as though, you know, this is a time where you would get a lot of value, again, out of learning. You know, I sometimes think the Queen is more about sharing the knowledge you have, and the Page is more about learning and absorbing just about everything. This is a time for you to be really open-minded and open some books.
I often feel the Page of Pentacles has a very mystical quality about it for being such a earth-based kind of card. And I like what you said about how the Queen shares it and how the Page possibly is more instrumental in finding it or reviewing it or absorbing it. I like those words. There is something that's very absorption-minded about the Page because he's just literally like a most innocent, naive person, yet you could not really second guess what they know, what they feel, because they have some sort of cosmic intuition. And I'm thinking Spirit is saying that some of this is going to open up for you again. and that you're moving towards maybe a synergy with understanding your earth-based situations, but also being able to keep the balance and the energy moving towards the visionary stuff.
Pages are about beginnings, and this is, could be the beginning of some new study for you. Maybe some new area of interest, that you want to look into, and it's all good. Whatever it is, too, there's a potential here for some growth, whether it's financial, whether it's just, intellectual growth.
I figured out. It's anonymous. They're attacking us.
No!
We are not Russian or Ukrainian, so please.
Are you sure?
Bad joke.
Are you sure?
Oh, wait, that's right.
You have some.
Yes. Mr. O recently found out that he's actually a lot more Russian than he thought he was.
Somebody did some genealogy.
No, they did DNA.
Right, well, that's what I mean, DNA genealogy or tracking.
All right,
All right, so that's what we have for you, Kara.
Good
luck
morning,
with that.
Lisa.
Hey, Lisa. We're having some disruptions here, so you may not have a great...
Yeah, we had to reboot because we
Yeah.
were having major signal loss and we couldn't figure it out. But it seems like it's a lot better now. So thanks for joining the program. And you're welcome, Kara. Good day to you.
All right.
Well, my goodness. Yes, so later on tomorrow, maybe after 6, we will have the monthly modality message, which
Oh.
we have revised.
Who's up? It's Angel Rivera.
That's
Yes.
right. It's Angel. And we'll be, as we're going into the Aries season, which of course we know someone likes around here. Oh, and I think Lisa likes that too. And
Aries
I think
season.
Violet likes that too.
You're outnumbered, Scorpio.
Any other Aries want to step up now? Come on. I'll take y'all with both hands tied behind my back. No, I
So
won't.
exciting. So exciting.
No, I won't.
Hey, and this is a big birthday for me. It's a milestone birthday. I'm eligible for Medicare. I'm 65. Gonna be.
All right. Angel Rivera.
Angel Rivera.
The world.
You got it.
You have the world, sir.
Wow, that is just, that just shows, some completion to something in your life, is coming to a, what?
The only reward for hard work
Oh, no.
is more hard work. No, it does sort of mean what Banshee's saying. I'll let you go on.
Well, thanks.
Hi, Libra.
Hey, Libra. So, all right. So anyway, you're
Yeah, you
either
did.
nearing completion, or you see the end in sight, or the end is in sight. Or here, Spirit says, with something that's been important to you, that this is coming to a close. But hey, like he said, it's not going to say that it's more hard work, but the world doesn't stop just because you've ended a cycle or completed something. It's time to begin something new again. There'll be something new starting once this completion is totally in effect.
The world notices and appreciates perfection and feels that sort of kind of slants the energy towards trust in you to do more.
Gina's got your back, Mr. O.
Thank you, Gina.
You water signs.
We're going to wash all over you. We're going to wash that Aries out of our hair. We're going to wash that Aries. Okay, never mind.
I remember that. And when we pulled the card, I thought you had that last week, Angel.
I know maybe more than one person got it, but I think I do remember you did get it.
Wow. So it must be something, I don't know if you can figure out what it is, but something is coming to a close and a new cycle's beginning. Is this something more broader? Like, for example, I know you spoke at the last You spoke at the last live stream about some new people coming in at work, a new administrator. So is it just like out with the old and now you're starting a new cycle? That cycle's complete and now there's a new one beginning? I mean, it could even be indicating something like that.
Violet has just revealed that she's a double agent.
What?
That she might be with the Aries, but she might also be with us. You're going to have to choose, Violet.
No, choose fire every time.
You have chosen well.
All right.
Who's next?
That's what we have for Angel. Who is next? I think it's Gina.
All right, Gina, let's show him.
Let's show him. Sonny, I just got to slide you over slightly.
I'm just noticing I don't have a frame here. There we go. That's so funny. How did I do that?
Hey, you are welcome, Angel. That world energy is a good one to have repeat, I would say. The Viking Berserker.
Takes a Viking to raise a village. I think they got a bad rap, you know.
Sonali is up. All right.
Okay, Sonali.
I'm not laughing.
Our signal seems to be much, much better.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Well, maybe it's just some internet glitch. Oh, Gina, I know you. I'm pretty sure you may have had this before, but it's been a while. Anyway.
Sonali's after Gina?
Oh, it's Sonali. Wait a minute. Who's up? Who's up? It is Gina, right? Yeah, it is Gina.
Okay, so this is for Gina. And, oh, you Cancer. Look at that.
Let me make sure.
Queen of Cups.
Yes, Gina. I'm sorry. Gina, you've had this before.
Yeah.
And you have it again. Because that's who you are. You're water. And of course, you're talking water. You're standing up for water here. So what the heck do we draw for you? The Queen of Cups.
Well, you know, water is that one element that is so absorbative that, you know, you could add many things to it and it just absorbs them. And then the other thing is the homeopathy aspect of water, that, you know, just a single drop of water can change other water, the waters of the world, when you add one to the other. It's that principle. So the Queen is saying, really, you're in touch with all that all these things kind of are commuting essence and energies by just simply you being involved in them. You have total control over all of your realms.
Well, I think that glitch really threw us off, Violet. But yes, keep us. I don't know where the whip is. I don't have my Lenormand out. So can't get the whip from there. But anyway, the Queen of Cups, Gina, is emotional stability. You know, you are a very, very nurturing soul to others. And, you know, you operate from an emotional level. It's very, very clear that, you know, you are balanced. Look at those hands and look at the way the energy is flowing. That's like going with the flow, the ultimate, you know, image here of going with the flow, accepting and receiving and giving, you know. I just think it's a beautiful rendition of that card.
Sonali, the card could be for you or me, because I'm a Scorpio too, but it's also for Gina because she's a Cancer. So we think we got it straight. We were pulling them with the intention for Gina. We will pull for your intention next. But I think, Gina, I would also want to say too that this whole idea of...
But that's interesting that Sonali said that.
I know.
I do think that's interesting,
You could resonate to this too if you wish. Yeah. This card really has so many levels here because she's sitting in water but not in discomfort. She's got a flow going everywhere. It goes up to the skies. It goes through her body. It goes down through the depths. She's totally in touch with every aspect that she needs to be.
So also, this is a call for you, Gina, again, which I don't think I have to tell you, but this is a time to go deep and trust your intuition. Your intuition is very, very strong right now. Queen of Cups is very intuitive as well as nurturing. And that's what we have for you.
All right.
Woo!
So now, Sonali, we will pull a
Well,
card for
let's
you.
see. You never know. It could come up again. And wouldn't that be freaky?
It has come up again on occasion. The same card literally the next reading. Mr. O needs to find his coffee.
For a long time, that was a card that I gravitated to, Violet, the Queen of Cups.
I found it. That wasn't so hard.
I haven't really drank much of my coffee here. What's wrong with me?
I don't know. Mine's almost empty, so I'm going to have to go and get more. And no, Angel, I didn't bring a carafe to the table, so I'm going to have to hoof it.
Well, we're trying to keep things simple today because we got the company coming. Right?
Yeah, we do.
And I still have some things to tidy up. But I've got a few hours, just a few. All right. I'm looking at you, Cobweb, in the corner. There. Anyway.
There you go. Sonali.
Yes, it's true. It's true. All right, Sonali. Well, this is kind of watery.
Oh, my. So it's the Eight of
another
Cups.
card we see a lot on this show, and I think that this is really an appropriate card because, this is all about elevating people, and giving positive messages. And there's nothing more, there's a lot of positive cards, but there's nothing more positive in that regard than this Eight of Cups, which depicts somebody who is kind of leaving, some of the mundane stuff behind to seek out something higher, something more spiritually elevating, something more uplifting, something that lifts your spirits. And I feel that that's you there, Sonali. You are walking towards that light. You are walking towards, higher wisdom, higher knowledge, higher enlightenment.
You are walking from a watery area, like maybe you just stepped out of a body of water, and there's something trailing behind you. It's another fire. It's an eternal fire. And so it's not a contradiction. You're in touch with all the elements. You're moving towards a brighter landscape that's airy looking. So that's three of them. That's the fire, the water, and the air. But you are walking firmly on ground. The four cosmic magical elements are with you as you are moving towards where Spirit says you need to go.
And the other thing is, even though we walk away from past experiences, the past experiences, good, bad, ugly, they don't necessarily define who we are, but they are a part of who we are. They've helped shape us. And we can choose, what to use from the past and what to let go of. And that eternal flame is saying there, the joys, the victories, the positive energy from your past, it's always there. It's always going to be a part of you as you move on and elevate.
I always like the imagery in these light seer decks. And so in the water that the person has stepped from, there is vaguely a reflection that most likely is that person. So that reflection remains there, saying that a part of you will always be in touch with your subconscious and with your deep emotional self, and that will give you strength and fortification as you move towards something that maybe is not known but does seem to invite you, that light in the distance.
That's what we have for you, Sonali.
Best wishes, Sonali.
Starry Boo.
Hey, Starry Boo. I hope you made it back here.
Now that we're down to the last 3 names or 4 names, I've got it all together.
I don't know if Starry Boo came back. I don't see her in this current chat.
Well, let's do it anyway for Starry.
That's right. Let's just do them.
And we could always tell Starry if they show up tomorrow that it's there. to go check it out. There!
There you are! Yay! I'm glad you made it back.
You shuffle first. You do it, Mr. O.
I will.
I've got the pickles. Pickle.
I'm glad you're here, Starry.
Silly. So YouTube and its silly antics with subscribers. We lost a couple subscribers after our last stream. We were down to 333 again. And then all of a sudden last night we got one. And then today we got more. We're up to 337 now. Whoa. And it's like, whoa. So welcome new people if you are here hiding in the background. But I can never figure out what is exactly going on with YouTube.
And hopefully this isn't what made it go bad, putting the little glyph there.
Oh, you've got, well, let's see if it works.
I think Moki's the actual browser source. This one is just a file source, so it shouldn't be the thing that interfered with it. But we don't even know if it was the Moki widget.
No, we don't. It could just have been a YouTube thing. I'm beginning to wonder more and more if it was, because the way it's just all straightened out.
I kind of rushed the Moki because I wanted to see what it could do. But it's very programmable, but it's going to take me a while to figure out all of that. Okay, so this was Starry Boo?
Yep.
Starry Boo, you have the Five of Swords.
Oh, it's one of those cards we should get rid of, right, for happy hour. But no, because there's a really positive message. There is a positive message in, you know, a lot of the negative cards. You can still find the light. And what I have to say, Starry Boo, about this card is that basically this is a time to walk your talk and to walk with integrity. To be, you know, authentically you and not let anybody rattle or shake you in that regard. Spirit says stand strong, stand firm for yourself and your beliefs, but also, you know, when you do that, do it with integrity, because even if everything falls apart around you or anything fails, if you've done everything you could, you have nothing to be ashamed of.
I love this image. It's a little different from traditional Five of Swords. Though the man's face seems like maybe he has a little bit of pain or confusion, he's holding his hand to one side, which could be covering the ear so that he can more clearly hear what the crow or the raven is saying in the other ear. And I think this is saying sometimes we should try not to go with the forces of dissension or the voices or emotions of dissension and just try to think our way through it. Swords are really about thoughtful actions, and so we can find better ways to solve problems by thinking about things or not necessarily going with the emotions that are the easiest to arouse.
Right, and so Spirit is just a reminder that, you know, sometimes our actions speak louder than words, so, you know, make sure to, well, I guess I should say it the other way. Sometimes words speak louder than actions, so make sure the words that you choose are, you know, are wise and are with integrity and with your authentic voice.
Another thing to consider, too, that's different from other Five of Swords is that there's a sense here of ascension, that this tiny figure looks like they're ready to ascend into the skies. They want to follow that trail up there. It's not a chemtrail. To, you know, ascend and to fly free, to fly above mundane concerns.
And you know what's funny about that? Because I keep thinking of that darn Democrat thing. They go low, we go high. Well, you know, I believe that is kind of the message of this card here, is just because other people around you might be dabbling in, you know, gossip or lower behaviors of some sort, be elevated, be above that. You don't need that kind of thing in your life, Spirit says, you know. Be the higher one, be the adult in the room. That's what I like about that card.
You do
and
you.
that's what we have for you today.
All right, Starry Boo.
All right. Lisa.
When did Violet Ann sneak in?
When did Violet Ann sneak in? Ah, hey, Violet Ann.
I hope you're here. Gosh, if we didn't have Violet here, I don't know what we would do.
So Violet Ann is next, not Lisa. Okay, sorry about that.
We'll get to you all.
I
We
missed
will.
that completely, Violet. And didn't I just said I had all the names together?
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, all right. I shuffle first.
Yes, I really want to get more coffee. I'm sorry, everyone.
Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, it's just us today. Like I said, we had some downtime here. We had some glitches with our internet or YouTube or something. So we had to restart. And I don't think my brain restarted along with that. Anyway. Need to reboot the brain. All right. Anyway, we got everybody covered. Because Mr. O doesn't work today.
No, I don't. However,
Well, we got company.
however,
What?
coffee has had its expected effect.
Oh,
And I might have to
jeez.
take a quick break.
So, okay, we can bring a carafe here, but we can't bring a porta potty here.
Depends. No, Mr. O doesn't like that. No, no, no.
I'll grab it. Mr. Depends. And look at that. What a happy card. What a happy
The
card.
cups
for
are
Violet.
overflowing. Ah, that image, that image.
What a happy card for Violet Ann.
It's a very happy card for Violet Ann.
My goodness, you're going to have a reason to celebrate. Spirit is saying, hey, break out the champagne. Let's party. This is happy hour after all.
Oh, Angel. Spirit is saying that maybe, Violet Ann, you're going to be really gravitating towards some true emotional happiness. It may not exactly be for your condition, but it's something you can clearly really share with friends or family or people that are important to you. And you never know. Sometimes, haven't we all heard stories about people who meet somebody at a gathering and then there's a click and, it moves on.
We should make that our official happy hour card because they're all celebrating and they're all very happy. And I feel like this is, a time for you to derive happiness with others. Maybe share that joy with others. Or, it's just a matter of you gathering with friends to celebrate something. Celebrate Aries season. Yes.
Well, you know what? I'm going to let you talk
All
about
right.
that for a moment with the
As
modality.
he puts the
symbol
monthly
up.
modality message up
As
there.
I take the potty break.
So he's taking his break so that he can be refreshed. And so our monthly modality message is going to be coming on Sunday. It's new and improved. We think it's much better and more concise and reflects, I think, the energy of the modalities. So do tune into that. When we post it, it's posted every time the sun changes into the sign, and of course it is going into the fire sign of Aries. So Aries season is going to be one of growth. The spring theme, growth and beginnings, and stuff like that. And maybe, now that I think about it, I'm doing my spring cleaning. I begun that, but then I hate cleaning. I absolutely hate cleaning, and I know why. Because it never ends. And the thing is, I like to start something. I don't necessarily like to finish anything. I'm in Aries after all. And so cleaning just never ends. And so maybe that's why I dislike it so much. But anyway, I digress. So Mr. O is back, and that's really how I want to wrap up the Three of Cups for you, Violet. This just seems like a time to celebrate and enjoy, being with people again, That's what's going on. But do stay safe out there because COVID really has not gone away.
Yes, I had a not quite tragic case of coffee bladder. As Violet
Thank you
puts
for
it.
sharing, Mr. O.
Well, Violet did first.
Okay, that's true. It's true. All right.
So now is it
I believe it is, but I'm going to double check
Lisa?
Violet. Yes, then Lisa. So Lisa is up. Hey, you are welcome. Looks like good times. I want some good times. We're going to have some
You're
today
welcome.
with friends too. All right.
Okay, Lisa, it's my turn, right?
You can take that card.
Oh, no, we want to leave it there for Lisa. Or anyone who has a bladder.
And run for it. Well, he did, literally.
I did. This one here is right. I just drink too much coffee. I drink probably 60 ounces a day.
At some point when it's pot after pot, I slow down and I just slowly drink my cup. Because I'm pretty much done.
But the thing is that I rarely have coffee after 2 in the afternoon. Usually somewhere
I try to
around.
end before noon before noon is my preference.
Now, years ago, when we were more in our Polish enclave with all her little aunties and uncles, and we would go to dinner sometimes, or we would be at a holiday dinner,
Yeah, they would make
everybody's drinking coffee after dinner at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
That's
and we would
because
always
they
have a cup.
drank. They drank a lot of alcohol, and
So
so
they needed the
dinner
coffee
they
to kind of
can-
wake them back up?
Yeah, I
I see.
think.
I see. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Well, they were Polish, and family gatherings were family gatherings. Party down. All right.
All right, Angel. That's right. I know what that's like. And I hope your wife has a great work day today.
Take care,
Our
Angel.
blessings to her.
You are welcome.
Okay, back to Lisa. Lisa, here's your card. Your happy card for the day. You have the Emperor. Well, this is a card for Aries, usually. It has very Aryan
Absolutely.
qualities. Sometimes people can apply it to Scorpio too because they both have the same ruling planet, Mars. So I love this Emperor card because it seems like the most comfortable Emperor possible. He's casually just got his hand on his ankle and he started completing a circle there, That's what's happening there. The circle of continuity, the circle of all things. And he's sitting on a circle and he's holding a chess piece and it's the king, I guess. Yeah. So I just feel that Spirit is saying this is a time of great empowerment for you, that maybe there have been certain decisions you've wanted to make. You are empowered to make them now. No decision you make now will necessarily be the wrong one because you're the Emperor. You're the person who takes it all in, who understands things on so many other levels that you really make the wise choices you have to because you're responsible for other people and other situations. You have to do this.
Oh, there was beer, Kara. Rest assured. Mostly, although some of the women drank the beer, mostly the men drank the beer, but they usually did shots of stuff. But we had our beer, and my father was a very big beer drinker, yes. Stroh's was his brand.
I never met her father, so that's interesting.
He used to buy the big, the big bottles.
GIQs?
Something Qs. Yeah, I forget what they call them. But he used to call them, in his own Polish way, boombas. They would call them boombas, the big...
Well, the Q
bottles
stands for
of
a
beer.
quart. They were probably a quart, right?
Yeah.
Something
yeah.
IQ, Qs.
Yeah. I don't know why he would call it that. I don't think it's Polish necessarily, but that's what they did. Well, Lisa, the Emperor. Yes, I think this Emperor is so cool and chill. And what Spirit wants to say here is, taking leadership or taking control in some area of your life does not have to stress you out, does not have to make you crazy. Look at that chill Emperor there. Sometimes taking control is what's necessary for everything to just be chill. So, this is a call from Spirit to say, hey, get some order back into the chaos, and you will feel so much better once you do.
Right. There's a sense, too, I think, maybe of animal wisdom. I'm looking at, of course, the Aryan horns there. But I just think it sort of goes with the idea that there's so many streams going on here. It's really like informed.
Yeah.
The Emperor is informed, and therefore he can do exactly what he needs to do.
I like it.
All right.
So that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
Thanks, Lisa.
And we're on Libra. Libra is up.
Does it? Thank you. Appreciate hearing that.
That's right. I think you're it's right. There was something about your father, right? And getting things in order. So maybe that's relating to that.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe something like that. All right, Libra Cusp. My hair is getting long.
So's mine. It's all put up and it's wet today. Sorry, I had to shower.
In the last month or so, I was severely thinking about getting it cut short again, but I don't really want to. So a couple more months and I'll be able to pull it back into a full ponytail, and that's what I'm going to do.
I wanted to get my hair cut, but now the numbers are going up again, so I'll see. Maybe it was just a fluke, but I'm wondering because of spring break. I think we're going to get a bump. And also they said with cases rising in Europe and other places, it will happen again here. So it is what it is.
Yes, this is the season for many projects to start working on, right, Lisa?
Oh man, and so am I. I mean, got through some cleaning, but there's more, and I just realized just how much more. And organizing and stuff.
This fell out. I sort of want to keep it, but...
I'll keep it, but let's see if it informs this. Libra, you've got the same card, and maybe that does inform it.
It might.
So you've got the Eight of Cups upright that was just here for Sonali, right?
Right. Mm-hmm.
So the Eight of Cups is here to say this is a time to elevate. This is a time to aim higher. This is a time to, maybe, sometimes this is about trips, whether it's physical or metaphorical. But this is about reaching something that, is maybe a little bit more elevated than your normal everyday stuff. And then go ahead and talk about that, and let's show the other
I think
card.
Spirit says, they're moving you towards a purpose now. It may be that other things have been going on around for you, but now it may seem like really there is a movement towards a specific thing for you. It may involve leaving something behind, but not in total. Leaving it behind, but carrying with it the important parts that you'll still need. So I think that's what it is. Now, a moment ago, when I was shuffling, this card just forcefully dropped out, Libra, and I said, I wonder if that should be the card, but I think we'll just use it to supplement. So you get two cards, Lisa. You also get the Two of Wands. And I think it clearly could inform that, because really what it's saying is maybe this perception of moving towards something is because you realize now you're kind of finished with what you were doing. You need to be looking, or you want to be, or Spirit wants you to be looking at the next challenge for you. And it's one that you want to see, but you're not going to see just yet until you get there. It's just going to kind of unfold for you when you get there. You know you're going towards something, but it's not necessary. It's going to be a revelation or a big surprise, maybe.
Well, I look at that Two of Wands and the way it popped up first like that, And it's interesting seeing those together. It's almost as if you are really looking and searching for something in your life right now. Something that is more fulfilling, something that is more elevated, than what you've been going through. And so with that card first over here, I feel as though, you are looking at that. You are wishing you could be on this journey. And Spirit is saying there's no time like the present, There's no time like the present. Quit looking out that window, Spirit is just saying, and make the move now.
That's really great. I like that.
It's time.
Right. It's really like something has completed and something more is presenting itself or will be.
That's what we have for you, Libra. Good
And
luck
yes,
with that.
Libra has mentioned, some, child illnesses and some other difficulties. So it may pertain to that. I'm not really sure. I think it's more personal myself.
All right, so we are on Violet Lotus. 10-10.
Right.
It's 11-11 here. 11-11.
11-11.
So we are into overtime.
All right, Violet. And don't forget to watch Banshee Show The Material Matters. That's tomorrow morning. Great financial success, business education. Her tarot keys will explain it all.
Yep, 11-11. As I shuffle for Violet Lotus. It's gotta be magical, right? Here you go. I saw 10-10 twice yesterday. I mean, just happened to look at the clock both times, and I'm just like, So it's funny that's coming up for you, because that's what I saw yesterday, and now I saw 11-11 today. I guess I'm moving up. I don't know. Yay! It's the TFT's unofficial party card. It's the Four of Wands. So we had two parties today. We have the Three of Cups, and now we have the Four of Wands for Violet Lotus, which says, you know what? You may not see it yet, Spirit is saying, but you have really established a firm foundation for where you want things to go in your life. And now is a time to take some time to just, take it all in and celebrate. Celebrate how far you've gotten. Even if you may feel like you've been stumbling of late, Spirit is saying you have no idea how close you are right now to completing something and getting to where you want to be. So celebrate that. Celebrate all the bumps and bruises, the good, the bad that got you to where you are right now.
I always see something different with the Light Seer cards because they just have little other things that you can pick up on. And I'm thinking clearly, yes, there's a big celebration here. But the idea with the ladies outside promotes the idea that they know there's bigger energy in that tent and that they're sort of wanting to move there or contain it there or whatever. And the idea that that this energy is really going to transform everybody, everything else, that it's really, in a way, another beginning.
Well, I think what you're just saying is what the Four epitomizes, or what that card's imagery is what that Four epitomizes, is that, yes, it's time to pause and celebrate, but, the work's not done. The work's not done yet, but, you're getting there, and you will get there. You will get to that tent and celebrate.
There's just so much energy there, and I like the one figure in the foreground who literally is moving that energy with one of their hands, and it's swirling around them. And I'm just thinking this is Spirit's promise to you, saying that the work will move like a breeze and has so much energy because it really is elevating the human spirit, elevating humanity.
Wow.
And that's because we know what you're doing.
Hey, good luck with that. Wow, that was an awesome message, Mr. O.
Thank you.
I'll pull yours first this
All right.
time. Wow, is he out?
Out like a light.
Out like a light. Wow, we haven't had any drops that I could see for a while now.
Yeah, it's nearly totally stabilized back to normal.
It just must have been I'm hoping, but you know, because it happened Thursday too, I wonder, is it an internet glitch or is it something here?
I have no way of knowing.
We'll see what happens tomorrow at our live stream. Stay tuned. All right. I'm going to cut here, excuse me.
And that's right. We will be back at 2 p.m.
No.
tomorrow for the live stream.
Wow, Mr. O.
For me?
You have the 7 of Wands. And if I could have that card for just a moment here, because I wanted to double check something. Okay, now. This is a really interesting card to me, though, and there is some interesting twists to this one. Let me put that back here. She's elevated above, you know, I see this, Mr. O, as Spirit saying to you, you know, you need to just stay where you are. You know, just stay above the things in life that are always trying to pull you down, you know, to bring you down a peg. You know, you have risen above a lot of that. You continue that. Just stay where you are and don't let others degenerate the progress you have made. And also looking at that light that's right in her, is that a chakra point maybe even? Like the,
Solar plexus?
Yeah.
Perhaps?
So I mean, keep that in mind too. Something is very open right now, and I believe it's in the lower, you know, the more lower chakras there with this card. But it's just a beautiful symbol of, you know, rising above, you know, the pettiness and the struggles and the power struggles in life. You don't need it. You don't need it anymore because you are more spiritually aware.
What I like about this card compared to the normal vision is that there's a calmness here. That the other person, they don't look uncalm, but they look like they're engaged in something, you know, that they have to really pay attention to. Here, there's a very meditative, serene quality about it.
Right, and look, and she's got the higher ground, and the thing is,
yes,
she's not, you know, it's like, let those wands keep fighting with each other there, trying to pull you down. You just stay where you are, you know, calm, collected.
I was just going to say that, Violet. It's like she's in her own little crystal ball or something, you know.
You are protected from all of that. So, because you've risen above it. Yeah, okay, I'm ready.
Thank you. I know you're ready. Oh, that woke him up.
Yeah. Oh, somebody named Juliet has come in. Hi, Juliet. Today we're just doing a single card message from Spirit. It's a positive message. It's our happy hour show. We'll be happy to pull one for you in just a minute. Because we're right at the end of our show. We're running into overtime today.
So you'll be our last.
Yep.
Okay. So this is for Banshee, the Hermit. How nice.
My card.
Your card, of course.
It is.
And Spirit says, be yourself, be the Hermit, be the person who makes certain sacrifices to be able to spread wisdom and light and truth and inspiration to everyone. And the Hermit has a lonely place, but they're never really alone because they are so in touch with everything around them. And that's why there's this little ball of light there and the stars behind them, because wherever they are, there they are with everything.
Well, we're very in tune with Spirit, and you know, you're never alone when you're in tune with Spirit, that's for sure. And I love the Hermit card. Of course, I'm a number 9, life, destiny, and everything. My name, numerology, everything is number 9 for me. And so the Hermit always resonated with me in that regard because it's number 9 in the tarot. But I love the journey upward. And you know, it's an interesting analogy, Mr. O, that both you and I have gotten these sitting people today with elevated above. You know, that's like rising above the path there. I've reached a pinnacle. You reached a pinnacle in the 7 of Wands card that I drew for you. So it's an interesting thing.
Now when I look at the
Synchronicity.
card, there's a path and it's leading up this hill, and one could say that he's at the top of the hill sitting on the precipice, but one could also say that maybe they're just floating there. Maybe they've achieved that sense of enlightenment or whatever, that they're a part of all the elements and therefore they're above them in a sense. So it's not really clear to me that they're sitting on the mountain or that they're floating there, but whatever it is, they are radiating the best for all. They are there to give whatever anyone else needs.
To gain wisdom and to share wisdom for those who climb and try to join me up on that path.
All right.
I like it.
So,
well, Juliet, we're going to draw a card for you. And this is just a reminder for you or anybody else who's new watching that on Thursday nights from 7 to 9 p.m. and Sundays from 2 to 4 p.m., and that's Eastern Standard Time, we do our 2-hour live streams where we give more bigger readings to our audience, and they're not always happy, but they're always informative. So join us for one of our 2-hour live streams, and you'll get a longer reading from us. All right.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Mama T.
Oh, Mama T. Hey, Lisa. Thanks for stopping in.
Thanks, Lisa. Have a great day.
Have a happy day.
Okay.
Okay.
And now you?
Yep.
Thanks, Kara. You too. See you next time, Starry.
All right.
Juliet. You have the Page of Cups.
Oh. Wow.
And the Page of Cups is the kind of personality Spirit is saying, keep grounded, but also think about what else is going on above or below, wherever it happens to be. There's inspiration coming to you. It may be more emotionally based, but not entirely.
It's very intuitive based too, and dreams. I would definitely pay attention to your dreams right now and any messages or synchronicities that you're getting. And you know what's interesting about this version of the Page of Cups? Is that his feet up there? Is he landing? Did he land?
I sort of feel like it could be a disembodied sense of them too. That maybe they're above and below at the same time.
Exactly. It's just a very nebulous image here. I could look at this a couple of different ways. Like he has ascended to receive messages, and now he's bringing that back down to earth. Because the thing about the Page of Cups when it's upright is, they're able to, they have a lot of dreams, they have a lot of ideas, they have a lot of goals, but we have to bring them down, and they might be getting a lot of messages and gut feelings about things, but we have to bring them down to earth, we have to manifest them. And so I feel that's that message here, is whatever is out there in, your subconscious, what your dreams, your goals, your desires, whatever's popping up telling you need to do something now, it's time to do it. Spirit is saying it's time.
Yes, Violet, I always, whenever I pulled this particular one from the light series, I have a sense of an out-of-body thing going on there. The other thing, too, is way over here on the corner of the card, there's a spirit hand from the man holding a spirit hand that's coming from off the card, and a little heart or rainbow heart in the middle there. So I'm wondering if this is talking about how Spirit wants you to partner with your spirit bride, your spirit husband, your spirit partner. Maybe Spirit is saying they are your partner in this, and that they love you and that they want you to have these abilities. The rays coming from them are moving upward towards a rainbow. There's also a little animal there. It's a dog, I think. And I think all of this...
See that.
What is that? In the upper right? By the feet?
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Jeez, Barb.
You know what? No, you're wrong. It's a pig flying. It's a pig flying. I love it.
Well, I did say it was an animal.
You did.
I still can't see that it's a pig. It looks
Oh
more
yeah,
like a dog
if
to
I
me.
got your magnifying glass, you'd see it. It's a pig.
I say it's a dog.
Ah!
Because dog spelled backwards is God. What's pig spelled backwards?
I don't know.
Jip.
Okay.
Or Gib.
At any rate, I just think, true enough that it is time to bring some of those dreams into reality. And also, maybe you're going to get some signs and synchronicities that are telling you it's time to make a certain move if you haven't had them already. So that's what we have for you, Juliet. Good luck with that.
Well, the last
Your
thing I was
dog
going to...
passed away.
The last thing I was
Oh.
going to say, though, was that this animal that is a flying pig, there's an expression in American colloquialism about, when pigs fly, meaning like this will happen when that happens, i.e. the impossible. And so it's flying there. So it's saying the impossible is possible. Spirit is telling you that impossible things are possible for you now, whether it's spirit partners or just realizing spiritual potential.
I'm so sorry you
We're
lost
sorry about
your
your
pet.
dog. Yeah.
Very sorry. But that's a great message. So you can take that and run with it, literally. And good luck with that, Juliet.
Thanks
and
for
thanks
coming.
for stopping in. Mama T, are you still here? We should probably just draw a quick card for Mama T.
Let's draw
and
a
I'll
card
tell
for
her
Mama
it's
T.
there. I know Mama T's been having some struggles lately with the health, so hang in there, Mama T. We'll draw one real quick. I'm sorry, we should do it for Mama T.
You're welcome, Juliet. And if you want other questions answered, you could try one of our
There
live
you are.
schemes. We're on Sunday afternoons and Thursday evenings to answer other kinds of questions.
And we have cats.
And we have cats.
And they're always on set. Sonny's just sleeping here right now.
Okay, Mama T, let's find a good spirit message for you.
Aww.
There you go.
All right. Holy cow. How about a threefer?
That 8 again.
Yes.
We're on the road. We're all on the road
We
together,
got this
apparently.
card 3 times today. 3 times. The
So-
8 of Cups. Very strong energy with this
Come
card
on, Mama
today.
T, hop in. We're going places.
You're going places.
We're going to enlightenment.
Yeah, this is a time where your spirit, you're thinking of taking a more elevated journey, a more elevated approach to things, perhaps to problems that have been vexing you. Whatever the case may be, this is saying this is a time where you are going to be moving onward and upward.
Spirit wants you to move towards all the things that make your life better. And in a lot of the cards, the idea of the sun is also about health. And I think Spirit is saying right now, the best thing for you to do is focus on your health. Keep working towards your health. Remember that There's a lot of emotionality behind you. That's representing all of us that care about you and want to keep the fires burning for you. So we're all here supporting you, and we think you just need to do the right things for yourself at this time and just ask. We're ready to help you.
Right. And also it's saying too is to seek out the enlightenment that can, make you feel better, yourself again. There is light out there and you are walking towards it. Sometimes when we're feeling not well, we don't always see that, but the light is there. It just seems as though that means to me as well is that you are moving more towards a state of vitality once more. I think that's a real sign of that. So you're leaving some of the poopy stuff behind and moving forward.
And Sunman is dreaming nice dreams for you.
And that's what we have. And there's Sunman just sleeping away here. You can see he's just totally little twitch.
We want you to get well too, Mama T.
So our sleeping cat is telling us it's time to go. We've got company coming and we're well into overtime today. So we want to thank everybody for joining us
You're
and
welcome.
putting up with our little stream problem we had earlier. That's why we're running so late today, I think. But take care. Have a happy rest of your day. And we'll see you next week. Same time, same place.
We'll also see you tomorrow.
We'll see most of you tomorrow. Bye-bye.